Here, we're gonna start
Okay,
recording the talks.
There's a test you have to do that I've seen.
A test.
Whenever before starting a podcast, right?
Yeah.
You have to run the idea by a female friend, and if you don't have a female friend, you're not allowed to start a podcast.
This is okay. Well, this is a good intro, isn't it? This is a good intro.
It's just like, if you don't have someone to run it by, I think you're the problem. Okay.
Exactly. So the podcast needs an idea. Is that what I'm hearing?
Well, like, you can't just talk. You have to have some kind of like
something to talk about.
We need to think about something. What's something that we could talk about?
Most podcasts don't have topics. Like, they have topics per episode, but they don't have an overarching topic.
But they've got like vibes, you know. Like, I don't know how to explain it. Or a lot of them do have like certain areas that they focus on.
Yeah, there's political ones, that's for sure.
Yeah, there's political ones.
We're not doing politics.
There's ones
male dating advice.
There's male dating. There's ones that cover like just
We'll do Reddit reads. Am I the arsehole?
Reddit reads. Am I the arsehole? Big fan of Am I the arsehole? There's also what's that?
Yes, usually you are.
We could do viewer submissions, although considering we haven't uploaded any yet, we don't have a viewer.
No viewers. We gotta
have no
put
viewers.
this on
That'll be a new segment.
We have no one.
Later
But we can do that later down the line.
One
idea.
I know it's a feeling that everyone has, but it's like, I feel like if we put content out, we'd make it. Like,
we would for sure make it. We're gonna make it. We're gonna make it
like,
just in time.
Sometimes when we're playing, like, even just video games, I'm like, I would have so much fun watching this as, like, while I eat my dinner. You know, like...
Exactly.
We are the YouTube and dinner people. We make the YouTube.
No one's falling asleep while watching our videos. We're too loud.
That's right.
Just random screams. Screams of the damned. Better not be sleeping trying to listen. We're not in an ASMR podcast.
Like, I've come to the acknowledgement that a mass majority of my viewership is now asleep.
It's from, I know this dude. It's fucking
I'm aware of that
Luke the Notable. Luke the Notable.
Luke the Notable.
He's so funny.
Yeah.
He's so funny.
That's what I think about every time. Or, yeah.
What is?
Like, we'd make it. I keep telling Sam, start Twitch streaming our games. We'll
make it, and then he gets like one viewer, and it's me.
We can
send random shit in this chat.
We'll make it, and then we'll live in like the Logan Paul like millionaire mansion.
Logan Paul millionaire mansion. I remember this.
We'll get one of those YouTube content houses, and then the group will immediately disband.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like when like law enforcement groups get like a name.
Yeah.
For their like as soon as your little group of people has a name, it's gonna be had.
Australian YouTubers get together with like Click, and then that lasted like a
don't
day.
You mean? Is that like the that one movie with Adam Sandler, Click? I love that movie. I love that movie.
Was it called Click? I can't remember what it was called.
I think it is called Click.
It had Muzok in it, and then it fell apart because he sucks.
It was popular for like I think back in like 2019.
I remember watching it. Yeah, it's Click.
It is. Yeah, it is.
Had Laserbeam, Loser Fruit, like Creator, like it was good shit.
It's on the WikiTuber.
No, see the.
Who is? Yes, I remember Mr. Fresh Asian. I remember this man.
They died 5 years ago.
Oh, what?
No. I realized I've read something different. I put two sentences together that are separate things. I saw
my God.
a comment that said, guys, there's on a video a comment that just said, guys, remember Mr. Fresh Asian? And then a comment underneath it about the studio Click that said they died 5 years ago.
Oh, you scared me there.
You gave me a heart attack.
Oh, I know! No, Mr. Fresh Asian! No. I love you!
I'm proud of him for leaving Fortnite behind. Well done. He like went to uni and shit.
He went to uni?
Yeah,
what a big move.
And then, I know, but like, he gave up the content creation stuff, you know, like...
That's... Well, because he was doing pretty well. Did he stop doing it because it was like, you know, he'd done so well, now he's got all this money, now he can just do whatever he wants?
No, I don't think so. I just don't think he was happy.
Wow. I feel like, surely he was earning good money, right? What was he kind of pulling in?
I mean, to be honest, if you were spending all your time playing Fortnite...
Because Fortnite was getting more and more competitive. Like, he was a competitive player, you know? And to do that, you have to be putting in, like, a full-time job in Fortnite. It's crazy.
Yeah.
No.
Because people,
let's get a 9 to 5 in Fort. Let's get a 9 to 5 in Fort.
Dude,
people do. It's terrifying.
His peak videos were getting, like, his top video got, like, 47 million, but, like, his average high-rolling video was getting, like, 10 million views.
You're not crazy. Like 10. You're not crazy. That is 10 million.
10 million. 10 million people watching something. Like, surely, it's like when you're driving somewhere on like a Sunday. You're like going somewhere on a Sunday and it's like 2 p.m. and it's a public holiday, and there's people on the road.
Driving someone home from D&D.
Pause. You're driving 2 p.m. on a Sunday that's a public holiday, and there's other people on the road, and you're like, what are you doing?
What are you doing, bro?
What are you like? I have a reason. I have a reason. You shouldn't have a reason to be on the road.
This is how I feel because I'm unemployed, right? I can go
I'm unemployed because I have no prospects.
Because I have no future. I can.
Well, hold up. That might be changing. That might be changing, right? You've got your.
Changing. I did. Like
Fastest got an interview.
A week left.
Ooh, an interview.
I do next Monday.
What's that one meme that's like the really sad face and it's like being unemployed and then it's the same face and it's being employed?
Employed. There's this one image where it's like a cow. There's like this cartoon where it's a cow thinking of eating grass, and when the cow is eating grass, it's thinking of you standing in the
Yes. It's exactly what it is, Amaz. Yeah.
The point being though, when I go out, you know, I'm driving, I'd say on a Wednesday at noon, and I see like there's traffic everywhere. I was like, where are you people going?
Yeah.
Everyone is either at university or they're at work. Where are all these people going?
That's the unemployment rate. How are there so many people doing fuck all?
Before class, like walk down Rundle Mall and there's people there. It's like, what are you doing, bro? Don't you like have uni or work or something? Like
8 a.m. on a Monday, and you're in Rundle Mall. No, you're not.
What are you doing, bro?
No, you're not. You're not in Rundle Mall at 8 a.m. on a Monday. Get out of here.
You're not anywhere at 8 a.m. on a Monday other than work, home, or school. Your form of education.
Like, what are you doing, bro?
Wow.
Get good.
I truly don't understand it.
It's really fascinating. Like, I can understand the work as that. I just don't understand like what compels you.
Like if you look like if you're going to work, like you live there, like that makes sense, sure. But like
yeah. But like
people just be hanging around.
People really just be going out there and milling around and doing nothing.
Jarvis, play that clip of Beetlejuice. Just hanging around.
Just hanging around. Seriously, there is a hanging around epidemic in Rundle Mall. In the wee hours of the morning.
In the wee hours. You know what? I was there once.
It's the only place. Why is Beaver Dave so far away?
The weirdest place to be in, like, Adelaide is most definitely at 7 a.m. on any day at 7 a.m. on Hindley Street. Sometimes, when I used to work at the KFC on Hindley Street, sometimes I'd finish at like 6 or 8 a.m. and you'd step outside and you would see people walking, like a random person just walk up and down the street, like walk past you, and you'd be like, why? You don't work on Hindley Street at 8 a.m. No place is open on Hindley Street at 8 a.m. Why are you walking on Hindley Street? Yo, what's the move? You're 8 hours late. You're 8 hours late.
The move was 12 hours ago, man.
Way too late, buddy. You're Henry levels of late if you're going to be doing this. You can't be doing that. We can't be having any of that.
Can't be trusted, bro, with anything. Never again.
Now, this is a very separate topic. But what is with people who post, like the meme accounts on Instagram and using like Ronaldo or like soccer players?
As a thumbnail?
Like why is he always? Why are you always? Why are they glazing him? Is he that? I know we had that one video where it's like top 10 Ronaldo moments or something, and he's like ripping his pants off, and it shows he's got like an 8-foot dick. But is he that? No. Abbas knows what I'm talking about. Abbas knows what I'm talking about.
We went through this video like at 2 a.m.
8 foot be crazy, bro.
Oh, let me pull this shit up. This is
Jamie, pull this shit up. No, but the point is like with Instagram thumbnails. Not only will they use Ronaldo. He's like a miniature dwarf iceberg.
He's like the Funko Pop version of him.
The Funko Pop version, yes. 10 things only Cristiano Ronaldo did in football, yes.
He didn't do that. When? When was this? I don't recall this.
I wish I was at that game.
That game would have been legendary, man. Genuinely legendary game.
No, it's such an incomprehensible like scene to me because could you imagine like being in the crowd and he's like fumbling, like he's like slipping his like shorts off, and he's in his underwear and then he slips his underpants off. I don't understand the like, how does no one stop him? This man is a menace. He's a thief. He's a menace to public safety, and he's
the hell are you? Oh my god, this game scares me so much sometimes.
I'm just gonna search up football top 10. Because I want to find. Actually, let's go Ronaldo top 10. Because I wanna see like all of those amazing thumbnails that they had back then. Because I know that one, it was like like made as a meme, but they definitely had a lot of these thumbnails that were like crazy football moments.
Yeah, no, there was like and it was completely intentional and sincere. There was like 10 years old. Or something.
Are you attacking me, bud?
Let's see, crazy football moments. Yeah, here we go. I found it. Football thumbnails, but not clickbait. Parts 1, 2, and 3. Look at this shit. There's genuinely a saga to this. What is... This is crazy. That's... I got the one where Messi shoots the ref with the gun.
I don't think I've ever heard a laugh quite that was like a laugh.
Bro, can't laugh at home.
That was the most genuine one I've heard.
Oh my god. What a new moment, man. What a new moment. Oh god. Because it's such a throwback. We've both seen this one clip of Messi just fucking shooting the ref. It's oh wow.
Why do you say it like that? Why do you say it like that?
He just happens. That's what happens. He pulls the Glock out and he just shoots him. It's actually like it's made as clickbait, but at this point, it's like it's a piece of history. It's a piece of history.
It's
really.
genuinely a piece of art, like cultural history.
It actually is such a profound.
Can you post this like in the group chat?
Oh yeah.
Hold on. Is this capturing on your display screen right now? By the way, like the whole thing.
It doesn't get the chat. I switched I switched the recording over to what I'm searching up once I've already found it.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Where's the clip? Where's the clip of him shooting the ref? Where is it? Is it in this video?
Jamie,
no, it's not in this
the
video.
one image of Messi shooting the ref. Yeah, thanks, Jamie. Thanks,
Messi pointed shocking reason why Messi pointed a gun at referee.
AI overview. He was upset.
It is. It's like right at the end. They've got it in this short here.
Shocking flushed emoji. Insane. Why Messi pointed a gun at referee. Well, let me watch.
If you click on this one, I've set it to be at the time when when this one comes up.
Patchy.
It's actually
all players and referees. This player got a red card and decided to push the referee and fight his own teammates. But the craziest part,
you gotta skip like right to the end. It's so good, man.
But the wildest moment, holds up a gun.
Mess, I love you. Oh my god. Oh. Alrighty, we gotta move on. This is not funny enough to be talking about for 10 minutes.
No,
Okay.
we've expended all the giggles here.
We've had a good giggle off here. It's been good.
Good little
Okay.
chuckle. Okay.
Next.
Moving on.
Next international taxes and tariffs.
They're a problem.
Something like that.
Something about money.
The economic state of the world, guys.
The economic state of the world. What are we gonna do about it?
You know, actually,
we as individuals right now are going to do
because if America doesn't like calm down soon, I'm gonna have to get involved.
We might have to get involved.
Crazy? I know how you said, Sam, that like Australia isn't running out of petrol at all. My sister had to go to 3 different petrol stations to get petrol today.
Where is your sister going? Wait, what is going on in Donegal? That's literally. That's insane. Oh well, it's because she lives in the city. People are fucking buying all the petrol there. I'm assuming.
Yeah, she works at Flinders, so she went. I think.
No, I've been to quite a few petrol stations recently, and none of them have like been out of petrol.
Yeah, that reminds me.
Because Ryan also went to one that didn't have any. Because that's why he messaged Tara and said, "Hey Tara, there's no petrol."
What is dude? My local United that still sells E10. They've got E10.
We go to the same United, don't we?
That's literally That's our United twin. I get my E10 right there. I get my E10. I love it.
I take solace in the fact that the gas pump that I put into my car has been in your car too. I take peace in that.
Thank you. What's your go-to like pump number? Do you have like one that you always go to?
Oh,
I
thought
for a second then that you just said.
Pump 6.
What the fuck?
But speaking
I
of,
think you just said pump prices. Nut, not pump number, and I was concerned.
Oh,
pump nut.
Get your mind out the gutter.
Get your mind out of the gutter. During Ramadan, really? During Ramadan, just in
Ramadan.
Middle of Ramadan. I don't even know. Okay.
On my mosque. On my mosque.
The rules of that is.
I always go to pump 1 because my fuel cap's on my driver's side. So when you pull in, I can literally drive all the way down to the frontmost pump and go pump 1. And then I'm right up the front, I'm like right next to the door.
You got first class. I got
first class seating, man. I have first class seating. Especially since you get to pull past all of the people who are like lined up for the passenger side fuel pumps.
All these brokies waiting in pump 10. Come on, man.
All these brokies don't know about having a car with the fuel cap on the driver's side, which is objectively that's the correct side to have it. Because like, who's going to fill up the car? It's going to be the driver. Why would the passenger do that? It'd be the driver, you know.
That's true.
So more accessible.
But speaking of gas prices, I heard, like, since we're on this topic, I heard Australia has like, I think, is it like now it's like 18 days worth of reserve fuel? I don't know how true this is. Hold on, let me search this up. Australia.
What's the current number?
Reserve fuel. Let me take a look at this.
Less than 23.
Everything that I've read about it has all been like talking about, oh my god, we're running out of petrol. But then also at the same time, everything's been talking about how only 20% of our petrol supply was cut off when they closed the Strait of Hormuz. So we've still got 80% of the petrol supply, and the government literally just imposed a 60-day reduction on the fuel standards, meaning that we can import a fuck ton more fuel than that legally beforehand wouldn't be allowed to be sold because it's slightly too dirty. So in reality, we should be swimming in petrol right now. I don't know how we aren't.
I think. Look, I personally think there is a lot. I think it's kind of nuanced in the sense that I think there is a lot of price gouging going on.
Yeah, obviously.
But fuel prices aren't just determined. This is really nerdy, but like fuel prices aren't determined by just the domestic market. It's the international market, because that's where you get the price of oil from. You know, from Wall Street or whatever. So it's even if people did not panic buy at all, right? The price of fuel is going to go up.
Yeah.
And it also depends on how far the war's going to go as well. There's no end in sight for it, and it's probably going to be closed for a very long time. So, I think it is like a lot of downplay from the government to try to not get people to panic even more than they already have. Because I think people naturally see that it's kind of, it's not a good situation, and they instinctively panic buy, which obviously advise against.
The thing is, everyone that's like all the panic buying and stuff, everyone that was gonna panic buy has now panic bought.
Yeah.
Right? So, at this point, the only people who haven't panic bought are people who just normally buy petrol. They've just continued on about how they normally do it, and people that haven't bought any petrol. So If now, after everyone who's panic bought has filled up everything they have, all their tanks, all of their gas cans, everything, filled it all up with petrol, and now you're telling them not to panic buy, how would they panic buy more? Because a bunch of Repcos and stuff in like Melbourne and Sydney and stuff, all the parts stores and stuff, have sold out of jerry cans. So the people who panic buy can't keep panic buying. How are you going to buy? How are you going to... It's not like... like a food supply. It's not like cans of food or like toilet paper where you can just keep buying more and more. You need somewhere to put petrol, and you can't just put it in plastic bags. You gotta you legally have to put it into a registered like container or a vehicle. So surely everyone who's panic bought is now full of petrol. Why are they going to be panic buying even more?
In theory, yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, that says to me that, there's only really two possibilities. That one, people are illegally storing petrol, which I don't think many people are. Not enough to keep the prices this high. Yeah, and I mean, the fact that the prices are still high after everyone is panic bought indicates to me that it's not the price isn't high because of the panic buying. The price was never going to be high because people panic bought in the first place. And it wasn't going to be high solely because all these gas stations are price gouging everyone. It's the fact that, hey, there's a war in the Middle East. Have we considered? That's where we get our oil from. And there's a war, the place where we get our oil from. And even if we don't get all of our... Obviously, we don't get all of our oil from the Middle East.
Well, actually,
a lot of it...
All of our imports come from Singapore, but I think a lot of what Singapore gets to then import to us comes from the Middle East.
Yeah, and Australia has, a lot of... Technically speaking, it's got, oil... There's technically oil fields here. Yeah. But what we do is we mine it, we sell it off to other countries for way cheaper than what it should be, and we buy it back from them, right?
Yeah, we buy back
in that process. Yeah, in that process, the oil goes to a completely separate market, with completely separate, geopolitics and economies, and where the fuel, price of oil is completely different. It's probably way higher. It's probably way higher if you send this fuel to like Indonesia or China or whatever that you go to get it refined into actual like car fuel, and then you have to add the added cost of transporting it there and back. So in fact, it's it should, like, long term speaking, it's more. It's like it's going to be more expensive here because we don't even make our own fuel. Like America, they have oil fields and they mine and they can make themselves. We don't. We just have the oil.
We have oil, but we just have crude oil. We
just have crude oil.
Yeah, because like we used to have like I think it was like in the neighborhood of 8 different oil refineries. Now we only have 2, just because they've been like shut down because the government's been like, hey, we want to be a green country, we don't want to be represented by this like, oh, we're mining a bunch of oil and stuff, which is kind of dumb because that's the entirety of Australia is like, all of our wealth comes from mining. And oil.
I think in part that it is about the like greenery and so like being like environmentally friendly. I think like people care about them more nowadays, culturally speaking. But I think in the entire shift, I don't think they ever really were planning on going full like green. I think they were saying like, look, I mean, for the last 40 years, it's been like, look, it's easier to just take all of our materials and give it to someone else for them to make it and then sell it back to us on the global market than it is to like spend a generation, like another generation of raising people like oil engineers, of like petroleum engineers to figure out how to do this for us. It's cheaper. Yeah. It's cheaper to just sell it off and buy it than to actually put it together. This is like we all instinctively get this because it's easier to buy battle pass levels on Fortnite than it is to grind for them. We understand this instinctually, but you realize that no one good at Fortnite.
That's hell of an analogy.
That's a crazy shot. That is. That's good shit.
Yeah,
that's why we need the podcast.
This is exactly.
we get gems, gemeralds right there.
We are finding gemeralds.
Alrighty,
in the hole.
For the podcast listeners, I must tell you that I've successfully made my first canister of beer in Ark.
Speaking of beer, I was just about to transfer us over to the topic of North Korean beer. This is one that Abbas and I have talked about previously in one of our late night talkathons. North Korea has an entire like small industry, because everything's small there, there's not many people, but like a small industry of beers. And their beer, it's very interesting because they're the main producer of their beers is called like, I'm not even going to pronounce it, I'll just show the visual watchers. The beers are like ranked by numbers, by how much is made of malt and how much is made of rice out of the beer. And this beer looks absolutely heavenly. This looks like the bottle just looks awesome. The beer looks so sweet and crisp. It seems like an amazing drink. And there is the photo of Kim Il-sung holding the beer. Yeah, there he is. He's holding the beer. He holds it like it's his baby. But the thing is, it's not exported. As far as I can tell, the only way to acquire it outside of North Korea, there's 2 options. You either go to North Korea and into North Korea, or at border cities in China, where China borders North Korea. You can get it at some places there, and at the demilitarized zone in South Korea, I went there. You can buy the beer there. At like this little, they've got like a history museum kind of thing where it like overlooks the demilitarized zone, and it's got all these stories about it and tunnels and all that stuff. There you can buy it, but you have to be 21. I wasn't 21, so I couldn't buy it, unfortunately.
None of us are 21.
So the plan is either we got to go back. I mean, Manos is right. He's like 23.
Manos is 21.
Yeah.
23.
Yeah. Every time I guess his age, I just keep making it bigger.
Okay, well, point being.
Where was I at? Either we got to do a South Korea trip as a group, we got to do a China trip as a group, or hear me out here. You can do North Korea trips. This is a thing you can do. Very limited, very few people. You can very much do it. That is completely understandable. Abbas and I, however.
I will not.
If I was given just like on a silver platter, someone was like, "Hey, want to go to North Korea?" You bet I do, man. That would be awesome.
Someone told me, "Hey, you can go to North Korea, no strings attached. You can go there to see or look around, see what's going on." I would go. You know, like that would be, I think, the greatest addition to my collection of things being done. I think that goes up there with the Manbury Creek camping trip, and also the jetty jumping that we did right at the end of year 12. Do you remember that?
Yes.
Set?
Oh, that was awesome. We got a jetty jumping.
I remember getting a mild concussion that day, but that was a good day.
Yeah. Oh yeah. This is a small transition. I literally just got a message from a friend telling me that they just watched 7 hours of John Kiriakou interviews.
7?
You do not understand how excited I am. I love John Kiriakou. This man, you've all heard of him. You've all heard of this man. This man. He used to work at the CIA, and in like the 2000s, he like blew the whistle on all of the advanced interrogation tactics the CIA was using, and he went to prison for it. But then he started doing interviews.
Bring him back.
And then they went and got the hummus, and he does these interviews where he speaks of insane stories that he has from his time.
He does his own podcast.
He doesn't even do it. I don't think he does his own podcast. He's got a YouTube channel where he uploads videos talking about things, but he doesn't do a podcast. He just goes to other people's podcasts, which is great because you get the clip of him talking to the microphone.
I love it. He's like the guy, like he is technically a guest on whichever podcast channel he goes onto, but he's like
he's the main event.
Main character.
For sure.
Every time he goes there, it's just like everything else, like everyone else in that show. Like no one cares about like the interviewer going to him, even if it was Joe Rogan. I think he's actually interviewed Joe Rogan. I'm not entirely sure.
He was on the Joe Rogan Experience.
He was on the Joe Rogan Experience. And so he has such a strange, because he has such a strange aura, because he talks about these things like so sincerely, but they're always something that's outlandish.
Always crazy. They're always crazy. I remember once he was talking about Sasha, whatever his name is. You know the actor from Borat? I think his name's Sasha.
Did we pull up the actor's name?
Hold on.
You a baby or a juvenile? You're a baby. Okay. I might.
Sacha Baron Cohen.
Sacha Baron, yes.
He wanted to film one of his other movies, which was part of it was he wanted to go and speak with bona fide terrorists, and what his plan was he was gonna like interview them, and he would show them photos of hardcore gay porn.
Yeah, I've heard this story
hardcore
before.
Gay porn, and he would ask them like, is this haram? Is this bad what they're doing? And that was originally his plan. He wanted to go talk to actual terrorists to do this, but John was Mr. Kiriakou was like, no, don't do that. They're gonna kill you. What if instead I got you in contact with like some retired terrorists? And so he goes and he talks to these retired terrorists, and so he pulls out photos of hardcore gay porn and like shows it to them. and is like, you know, is this bad? Is this haram? Are they going to like hell? Are they getting punished for this? And these old terrorists who are like old, like quite old, pick up the photos. They're like looking at them, and then no joke, he says that they went, no, haram. It's bad. It's bad. That was their entire reaction. They didn't get out of the chair and start throwing punches. They didn't like start screaming or anything. Their entire reaction was like, no. This bad. This haram.
It's like
This is
wagging
haram.
your finger at a child.
They literally
No.
wagged their finger. They're like, no, none of that.
It's haram. It's
None of
haram.
that. It's
It's
haram.
haram.
No,
You
no,
can't do
none
this,
of that.
Habibi.
No, none of that, Habibi. And so the scene actually got scrapped from the movie because it just
They weren't reacting enough.
it wasn't good enough. It wasn't what he wanted. And then so what he ended up doing after that is he went to I think a place in Israel, I think, and he
Don't start.
don't start us. He went to a place in Israel and he dressed up really flamboyantly, and then he got his ass beat, literally beat by like a whole group of dudes. And I think it's the first time he ever broke character. You know, he started like saying like, no, guys, it's for a movie. And of course that didn't help much. They still kept beating him. I don't know why he thought it would help that they were filming it. Considering there was a group of like 40 of them trying to beat him.
It's fascinating because the reaction from the terrorists, it implies to at least me that they've seen it before, that they've come across it, you know, enough times in their lives for this to just be something that they've regularly seen, and then to just go, oh yeah, that's, you know, we don't really do that, because you know when you ask a Muslim about drinking, right? They know enough about drinking to just say casually, oh yeah, no, we don't do that. Like, you show a photo of people drinking, they were like, we don't do that here.
Yeah.
But you know, but they have that same reaction for homosexual intercourse, and I just, you know, it says to me that they've experienced enough of it for them to, or at least seen enough of it for them to go, yeah, you know, not my thing.
No, we can't be doing that.
Yeah, no, not my cup of tea.
No, cut that out. Cut that out, buddy. No.
There's this one green text where this guy is like, he's talking about how he wants to see if he's actually straight.
Oh, God,
so he has sex with this
saddle
drink.
for this man. I don't know if I have metal to make a saddle for this man.
I don't really like this. I'm just gonna stick with women. And so is it like my proposition? Is it gay to have homosexual sex just to try and see if you like it or not?
It's experimentation.
It's experimentation.
Everyone healthy with themselves should experiment.
It's like that one photo of the green text where it's the first line is just "be me, not gay," and then the rest is blacked out, and written over it is "take a wild guess." Because it's always be me, not gay, or be me straight, followed by the most utterly gay story that you could possibly think of.
They have to, like, some of them have to be fake. Like, some of them, like,
no, I think a majority of them have to be fake.
A good, but that
good majority
implies there was a time when the majority of them were true.
Might just leave me. I might ruin
What if they were just laughing from the beginning? What are the origins of LARPing? How far back does LARPing go? You know, when does this?
I feel like LARPing goes back, like, probably, technically speaking, centuries back in.
Well, let's see.
You know, in, like, because Alexander.
You guys seen Medieval Femboys?
Whoa, hold on.
Roman femboys.
No, it's not medieval. Sorry, it's like Victorian era.
Oh, yeah,
I'm searching this up right now. I'm
Victorian femboys. Victorian era femboys. Hold on.
There's a post on Reddit about them.
There's a post on...
Wait, no, it's a furry. It's not a femboy. It's a furry femboy. Let's see. All of these images that I find, I don't think are of accurate depictions to the day of what femboys look like. Mm. This is true. This is probably true.
Starts out at one point as a twink and undergoes twink death. You know, in the past, it was just that the process of twink death comes earlier and faster. Oh,
that one image of you as a baby that we have. this is pre-twink death of us. I might put it up on the screen. Let's see pre-twink death of us.
Well, you can't really call a baby a twink, Sam. I think that's
no, I'm not calling it a twink. I'm saying this is a photo from before your twink death. Which is true. I'm not calling it a twink. I'm not calling the baby a twink.
That's true.
I'm merely pointing out that this was before, because we both agree you are no longer a twink.
Yes.
You were? Maybe like 3 or 4 years ago you were a twink.
Yeah. I was like, I think in year 9. Year 9 like.
It was year 9 when you were clean shaven. When did you when did you stop being clean shaven?
I'm not.
Or was that just before you? That was just before you grew any facial hair.
That was. I think that was like that was before the time I grew any facial hair. That was like year 9.
Yeah.
I was still baby cheeks.
Yeah. If I've got a photo of him from then, I'll also show that.
Oh no!
No.
No.
That's right.
I was. Thank you. Spare me the.
I will spare you the embarrassment. Because I'm sure I've got them. I'm sure I've got some photos of you from back in the day at probably not only from GOPS, but definitely at high school.
Yeah. No. I was like I was definitely a very confused 9th grader. I think I would say.
Very confused.
I mean, very confused.
Very confused 9th grader. Well, that's okay because I think all of them are when they first get to high school.
That's true. That's true.
Except for me, I knew what I was doing, but you know.
I know exactly what I was.
Yeah, no, not me, but like I'm sure it's coming.
Yeah, man. I know exactly what I'm doing.
I know who I am and who I'm meant to be. I have my dreams ahead of me.
Oh my god, I love.
Leon, come on. Thank you.
I have a Vicks.
Are you stuck, bud? You're not that fat.
We should really just be doing stuff.
Just really playing ARK mid podcast clip, mid podcast episode.
He's knocking over trees.
I have a Vicks inhaler, which is like.
Holy shit! You are massive, Leon.
You just breathe it in, and it's like menthol. And this shit is like. What? This is the OG vape. This is. It's like this little thing that you just like, you sniff it, and it's got a fuck ton of menthol in it, and it like burns your nostrils out, and it's good.
Yo, let me get on that. Let me get on that.
I'll send you one. I'll get you one for your birthday's coming up, isn't it? When is it? Exactly. Remind me.
It is, isn't it?
It's like it's next month, early next month, right?
It is next month. Yeah.
Yeah.
It is. 9th April.
Speaking of, I do have your gift is in the mail. To me. To me, that is. It's. I wouldn't mail it. We're too close. I wouldn't mail it to you. There's no need. It's coming towards me.
What could it be? I wonder what this could be. What this gift could be. I have no clue.
That is part of the experience, right? Is that you don't know?
It's like if this guy's genuine, I feel like Sam, you're the kind of guy to like buy me thigh highs. You're the kind of guy to like try to pull out
the gig is up. No, I'm fucking with you. No, I didn't get you thigh highs. I got you a gift that I know you'll like. A gift I know you'd like. I know it's something that you'll be able to. You'll see every day. You know, it won't be like that gift of like the 3D puzzle of like Big Ben that your mum gets you when you're 13 years old, and then you build it and it sits up on the top shelf in your room and just gathers dust on it, and you never even look at it. Well, I'm looking at it right now, but like Aside from that, I never look at it.
Isn't the case with anything you put on your shelf?
No, I look at the bottles all the time. I look at that bottle of Captain Morgan. I look at my bottle of Glenmorangie. And I look at the little the skull bottle of vodka that Jen got for me. Henry's mum got for me. Just if you have one as well. Just in terms of Henry's mum like that. I don't know if you know about this, but it says Sam ! And then a love heart Jen.
Yeah, she bought us alcohol. I don't know what that says about our
and it is quite possibly one of my most favorited items in my room. Probably a close first to the doorknob from Sky City.
The doorknob on my door.
So no, from Sky City Casino. From the casino. In the casino, we went there drunk, and in the casino, there's like these little like old telephone booth doors that are just there for decorate. Like they used to be old telephone booths, but now the doors are just there for decoration. So the doors are like locked shut or whatever. And on one of the doors, the set screw, I was able to undo and loosen with my key. So myself and Max kind of just stood there covering it up, secretly with my key, just secretly slowly turning this set screw until eventually we managed to get the knob off. And so now I have this brass doorknob that I stole from Sky City. And it sits there. It sits there on my desk next to all of my whiskey bottles, and I smile at it every time I see it.
When I look at my shelf, I look at my pyramid of white Monster cans. I smile at that too.
Yeah.
That's one of my most prized possessions. What else would I look at? My Union Jack flag. I still have this.
I would give you my Australian flag, man. Yeah. You can't be rocking a Union Jack.
I'll hang it up.
You can't be rocking a Union Jack.
I only have a quarter of the full flag.
Exactly. You're missing a good bit. Yeah, and you're missing the best parts too. You know, it's got the Southern Cross.
That's true. The Southern Cross isn't very.
I'll give you mine because I'm somewhere in my room. I think it's under that box. I have an Australian flag, so I give that to you. I'm looking at the other things I've got on my shelf. I've got some interesting things, interesting little gadgets, doodads, perhaps.
With the one with the lady on it. You got the knife with the lady on it.
I have the knife with the lady on it. Let me see if I can find an image on Google to show the viewers.
Gun?
No, it's not. It's not illegal. It's a legal knife.
It is. If it was illegal, why would he have it?
If it was illegal, how would I have it?
Exactly.
Raptor, come back.
Well, here's a pretty similar knife. Let me show this to viewers. This is kind of what it looks like. Have viewers? Yeah, it looks like this. It's fully silver though, so it's not like a gold handle. That's pretty close. Looks like that. No sheath. I found it in like a construction site that I trespassed onto. Okay,
now it's illegal.
No, now it's illegal. I trespassed on the construction site, and it was sitting there, covered in dirt. The blade was damaged. It was poor condition, so I cleaned it up. It's better now. It's still got the patina to it, and now it's sharp and usable as a knife, not as a dagger.
As a knife.
That would be illegal.
Dagger if you really believe.
That would be really.
That would be illegal.
That would be really illegal.
That'd be
but if
really
you believe
illegal.
in yourself.
I do not believe in myself. I do not believe in anyone else. I do not condone the actions.
I don't believe in anything.
Of that.
I don't believe in anything.
I don't believe in anything. I am merely a blob. As you can see, the name of the group chat is Homunculi. That is because I'm merely just a homunculi.
I'm the plural. It's homunculus. The singular is homunculus. Okay. Get your
homunculi. We are the homunculi's.
Well, we are the homunculi.
This is
it's not homunculi's, Sam. It's not homunculi.
Oh, you poor boy. You rage bait. Your new rage bait method dropped.
I'm getting tortured.
He's getting it.
Can your mic pick this up?
Yeah, it's picking it up. Yeah, it's hearing it. All right, you do be hearing it.
I to the viewers, I have a history of clapping. Pause into mic.
Yes. Pause into Mike's pause. Abbas is very good at the microphone clap, and he also has a very good. He has a very good Wilhelm scream. You know that one scream?
Yeah.
That like they're using everywhere. Abbas is pretty good. He's got like his own little one that he does.
Yeah.
I've been looking for this
I don't know
fucking
if I can do it on
chorus
command.
since the
It
dawn of
comes, like,
time. I
something
finally found
No, you need like the right level of rage and like motivation. It's a very, it's very
You can't just. It's not something you can just do. Like you have to like.
Perhaps in the next episode we will get Abbas to the rage level where he is required to.
We'll have a special segment with Manos on. Where
This is actually something we were talking about before we hopped in the call. We were gonna have a 10-minute segment where Manos would come in and talk with us about a topic, and the gag was gonna be, it was always called the 10-minute Manos, and the 10-minute Manos, but every single time he would infuriate us so quickly that we would cut it off and cut it short before it hits 10 minutes every time. So you would only ever get like a 5-minute segment on the show, but it's called like the 10-minute Manos.
That's actually very funny.
Oh man,
it was such a good idea.
It's gonna be such a good idea. That's definitely going in the next episode.
We're definitely getting Manos in. He's been lonely because I haven't been playing Civ 6 with him. Yeah, I've been doing other things.
You haven't been hopping on Polytopia? Why aren't you hopping on Polytopia, twins? Hop on Come on, hop on Polytopia.
What was that fucking game? Pop culture? Pop Tropica?
Pop Tropica.
Oh man.
Manos always finds the most like obscure games for me to play. And he's like, yo, Abbas, hop on this.
I found a real gem, guys.
I found a gem, dude.
It's always coal. It's never a gem. No gem roads in sight, only coal.
I bet you that Manos got coal for Christmas at some point in his childhood.
Manos, honestly, we love him, but he's just...
Look,
it's like what Henry put on his story like a minute ago that was like, Manos is a perfect cycle of, oh my god, he's cooking, to, oh my god, I'm gonna kill you. Like,
yes.
It's
and then he said kill Manos YT.
Yeah, that. Like...
If I can find the screenshot, I'll put it on the video. Henry found Manos's Tumblr account and thought for some reason that Manos's last name was YT. And so he posted on his story, kill Manos YT. Just like, kill Manos YouTube. Kill Manos YouTube.
Kill Manos YouTube.
No more Manos YouTube. We have to cease this. Oh man.
Right. Manos YouTube's brother, Manos Tumblr. We severely destroyed this.
Please don't die, you dumb dinosaur.
Oh, what a sad... That dumb dinosaur.
I love him, but he just jumped off a cliff.
Yeah, that's the Manos thing to do there.
That's the Manos move.
I'm not naming my dinosaur Manos.
No, you know what? Manos would like talk about how it's not theoretically like it's not the best strategy to jump off the man.
Would you jump off a cliff if your friend's dead? I'm like, it really depends on what friend.
Yes, man. Yeah, honestly, like if Manos jumped off a cliff, I'd laugh.
Wouldn't have jumped.
Like if Abbas jumped off a cliff, yeah, I'd probably follow. There's probably a reason to jump off the cliff if Abbas is jumping.
No,
off.
Sam,
just jumping off. It's probably a reason, you know. I ain't jumping off a cliff for no reason.
Like it's not. I'm like you're not just jumping for the fun of it. Like there has to be a reason you jumped off the cliff.
Yeah.
Like if I feel like a better analogy would be like if you saw your friend fall off a cliff, would you fall off too?
Yeah.
Because then it's like, oh shit, you know, you didn't mean to do that.
But it's like, you jumped. You had purpose in that.
You know, like, I can't remember what the statistic is. I think it's like 10 people every year die from falling into the Grand Canyon while they're trying to pee into it.
Why do you?
So they're like, they hop over the railing and they stand there and they piss off into the Grand Canyon and they lose their balance, they fall in. Which makes you think, if 10 people died doing that every year, how many people are successfully doing that every year?
Many.
Because it can't be all of them are falling off and dying. Surely someone is able to keep it there.
Yeah, it's because honestly it can't be that hard to just stay in one place. You know,
you just stand there.
If you have like one hand on the railing and like you're sort of bucking your hips forward so like you can angle it properly and you're leaning forward, I think you could do it safely.
Yeah.
You know, without any risk of falling off.
Yeah, like as a little analogy here, right? How many people in Australia? Like, it was 25 million?
25 million.
I would say at minimum, on an average night, 1 million people are going to the toilet drunk, to the urinal, peeing in a urinal drunk. A million dudes are doing that. And per day, on average, how many of those dudes are falling into the urinal? It'd probably only be like 10 of them.
Probably a few.
Which is like only like 10 out of 1 million. That's nothing, you know? Which means how many Americans are peeing into the Grand Canyon?
Proportionally
speaking.
Falling into the
That
urinal.
means, proportionally speaking...
That is standing flat on your bathroom, like, floor and, like, stumbling.
Yeah.
I feel like the height of the Grand Canyon adds some, like, extra elements to it.
Okay, well...
True.
They get spooked. Oh my god.
So let's say it's a third of the rate. That means if 10 Americans every year are falling in, that means that 1/3 of 1 million Americans...
Or just all people who visit?
Well, I assume it's Americans. Because, like, if an Australian did it, they would succeed. They wouldn't fall in.
Yeah.
Their scenic piss would go down in history.
Yeah. No, it'd be crazy.
Okay, so I just searched it up. So, about 11,000 to 16,500 people visit.
Why are you following him?
Grand Canyon National Park per day.
Silly boy.
Wow. How many was it?
11,000 to 16,500.
16,500. So if we got like average of that, we're looking at like 13.
Is it like? Did you say 10 a day?
No, 10 a year. 10 a year.
10 a year.
I can't remember what the exact stat is. I think it's somewhere around there. I'll try and find it.
Okay. So per year, it's the people like 4 to 6 million people visit the Grand Canyon per year. So, out of all of those people, if 10 die from peeing, because we have to take into account of how many people are.
I think I found it. I think I found the stat. I think it might be worse than what I said.
If heaven's real and I died peeing off the Grand Canyon, I would take that beyond the grave.
Wait, we have an actual number here. The odds of dying from falling off the Grand Canyon rim are about 1 in 1.95 million visitors.
Damn.
So yeah, 11 people every year fall into the Grand Canyon.
To be honest, 1 in 1 million is not that great of odds. I'm gonna be
From
real.
peeing.
From peeing.
From peeing. 11 every year. 1 in 1.9... So basically 1 in 2 million.
Yeah. 1 in 2... Interesting.
Men are more than 2.5 times as likely to die from a fall at the Grand Canyon than women. Well, that's just like that men die younger than women statistic. Yeah, because a man is a lot more likely to be like, yo, you reckon I can stand like right next to the edge? That'd be an epic photo, wouldn't it? No woman is doing that.
To be honest, I'd do the same.
See, that's my proof right there. Jacinta would.
I would not.
See, there you go. There's the reason for the statistic. We have perfect statistic right here.
Life, unfortunately.
Yeah, but I care for my life too. But like, do it for the Vine? Question mark. You gotta think about the Vine. You gotta think about the Vine here. Yeah.
I need to get a feeding trough.
We need to bring back Vine. I miss Vine. You know,
We need to bring back Vine. We need to do
We
this. That's
need to bring
our
back
next
Vine.
project. We go viral with the podcast, and then we move on to bringing Vine back.
It's the only plausible thing.
Interesting. Weren't they going to bring Vine back?
I think everyone's actively always trying to, but I don't think it's gonna.
No,
work.
but like they, as in like a particular group.
I don't know.
Like I think it was TikTok themselves was like, hey, yeah, we're gonna bring Vine back or something.
It's just like you said. Like I just love searching up like vines, search up vines, and then going through like they're always like 7 years old. I don't know. This one is like this iconic, legendary Vine compilation. This one specifically titled that. Right, hold on. I'm trying to take a screenshot over here of the specific one I am talking about. But it's always consistently. These Vine compilations are always consistently like 5 years old. I don't get it.
Well, yeah, because Vine was older than 5 years old, and at 5 years ago was when everyone was like, okay, now I want to watch a compilation of Vine videos. I want to look back on it.
This one,
With
this
fondness.
specific thumbnail right here. I don't know if you can show the viewers, but this is the one.
No, I can definitely show the videos.
Are you guys
Iconic
actually
legendary
recording, or is
Vine-
this just bullshit? This just.
Yeah, this is recorded.
Oh my god.
We literally just hold up.
So you guys just
Hold
started
up.
recording and then
Hold
I
up.
joined.
Hour and 1 minute.
Oh yeah.
We just hit an hour and 1 minute. So that
If
kind of.
anyone is still listening, you have better things to be doing. Why are you here?
What do you mean? We
If-
talked about such important topics.
That's true. We
Yeah,
have
but they
talked about a lot.
keep changing
That's
this. A podcast episode is supposed to have a story arc. We're just yapping.
That's not true. That's not
That's
true.
not. You don't have to have a
You
story.
don't have to have a
You don't have to
story
have a
to the
story.
podcast. You know how many
It's
podcasts?
not a story. It's that like hill function that they taught you in like first year English. Like that he's.
Okay, you've lost me right there. I didn't go to that. I didn't.
Yes, you did.
I don't remember. You think I remember first year English?
Yeah, 8.
Yeah, 8 English.
I learned this.
Oh, I remember that with
with
Miss Maury. I remember that. I remember.
Yeah, when we
Year
did
8
it
English.
into Spider-Verse.
I mean, you don't
Yes.
necessarily need a narrative.
I remember playing Farming
No, that's not
Simulator
about
like
narrative, it needs to have a
2014 in that
structure.
class.
We're
no,
sort of.
well, most podcasts I watch will either have like dedicated episodes where they're like ranking something, which I think will be what our next episode is. We'll pick a topic and we'll start ranking a fuck ton of them, whatever it is.
Yeah.
That'll be
Yeah.
our next topic. Or, you know, it's perfectly fine to just have a few episodes where you just shoot the shit. You know.
Yeah, I mean, look, this is our first episode. We're not. We're just here so like the viewers get like a sort of understanding.
They understand who we are. You know.
Yeah. You know,
Like
we're just
they
making-
understand who a Bass is. They understand who Jacinta is. They understand who Sam is.
I'm
I
the
don't
guy with the
understand who I
Halo
am. I don't
3
think I understand who I
profile
am.
picture.
You know, they can see our profile picture. They can see that I'm
They
extra.
can see I'm a fucking nerd.
They can see that you're a nerd. I'm so sorry, Jacinta.
No, you're not.
I apologize.
No, why would I be sorry when I can instead not be? I'm sure. No,
Sorry
I'm sure
takes
the
a lot
viewers.
of effort that no one has.
Yeah, that's so true. All right,
Can
on
they
that.
hear all the sound effects from a fucking like dumbass dinosaur game?
No, thankfully none of them have been coming through for the past
that's
hour,
a miracle.
which is really great because
Now that we've said it,
for the viewers who don't know, which is going to be all of you, I assume.
because episode 1, Sam.
Jacinta has got this issue with her computer or her mic or her drivers or something where sometimes the Discord call will just entirely pick up all of the game audio.
Yeah, it doesn't.
And so we would get to listen to the dinosaurs in Ark shitting. They
Yeah.
shit so much. Last time it happened, all you heard was
Because I've got like
so
1,700
much.
of them.
So
Why do
much
they add this as a
shitting.
sound effect? Ark, what are you doing? Who are you?
Why
I've never
do the
played Ark, for
dinosaurs need to
reference.
shit
I don't
that
know what
much?
goes on there.
Crazy levels
It
of
can't-
shittage.
I don't know.
Ark cannot be
I
that
don't know.
good.
I also don't know. Ark cannot be that good.
I'm
It's
sure
just
there's
true.
a way to turn that specific sound effect off, but I'm not that invested.
Yeah, no.
Can they hear your soundboard, Sam?
Not currently, because that comes through. That doesn't come through. Actually, that's a good question. They can. They can.
Okay,
I think.
good.
They can hear my sound effects.
Because when you played that, the audio of
Yeah, we played that one. Yeah, hopefully that came through. I'll be very disappointed if it was just quiet.
like when you were playing the clap thing.
It's all just a moment of silence, and then we all burst into laughter, like got some like inside joke.
It's like we're all blitzed as fuck. We're so high that everything's
All
fine.
synchronized in that though.
Oh yeah. Oh.
I mean, on the main sort of thing that you're talking about, like about a narrative for podcast.
It's just a structure less than a narrative.
Like I mean, to be honest, I mean, do radio shows have like a structure?
Yes.
They have segments.
That's
Yeah.
entirely their show. They have segments.
Actually, they do.
Yeah.
That's true. I have listened to the radio. They do have segments.
They do have segments. They
I
have that
can
one where
hear
they
that.
call up people, like people have ghosted people. They call them up. I love that one. Who is it with? Mr. Giggle! Mr. Giggle! Oh! Mr. Giggle!
He contributes nothing.
That man pisses me off, Mr. Giggle. Get out of here. Literally, the person could be talking about how their dog just died, and in the background you'll hear...
What sort of radio are you guys listening to?
No, it's the one. This is literally the most like popular radio show on like Instagram Reels and stuff.
On Instagram
And
Reels.
shorts.
Oh.
You know the one? What's it called? What's it called? I forget what it's called.
Is it the one? Is it the one where they kind of look like they're in a game show? Is it that one?
No, they just like the ghosting one.
Oh wait! Yes, I know what you're talking about. I know what you're
It's
talking
like,
about.
do you seriously not know what's wrong?
It's the Jubal show. The Brook and Jubal in the morning.
That's what it is.
Brook and Jubal in the morning.
That's the one.
That is
It's the first date follow up.
the only radio show I've listened to was like ABC radio. That's the only radio I've ever listened to, and the only people that called into that show are old, old.
Dude.
Yeah, they all.
They old.
Geriatrics.
ABC
And they-
radio.
And they always.
You
That's
know
like
what
Grandma.
ABC radio reminds me of? It's whenever we'd go like as a family we'd go down to Port Elliot or something, and you'd hit an area where there's no like reception. So no one would be able to play music through their phone. And so Dad would be like, why don't we turn on the radio? And he'll switch on ABC. And they'll be talking about some
You're like,
random
"Bro, I'd rather
bullshit.
sit in silence."
I would like genuinely I'd pass out immediately.
they have my brother, like whenever he sleeps, he put like he sometimes he'll get a radio. He'll put a radio on, and so I've listened many times to like geriatrics at like 2 a.m. Like I hear it down the hall. They're talking about some random.
Listen to
Has he got like a radio from like the 1990s where it only plays AM? There's no FM.
We do have a like the radio that we do have. It does play AM and FM, but his only experience with radio has been the ABC, like official ABC radio channel. No,
he likes it. That's fair enough.
That's for he knows what he likes. You know, I can respect that in a man. He goes out there. He listens to these old people talk about gardening.
He knows what he's after.
And it's so soothing. It puts him to sleep.
At the wheel.
No, don't go. Okay. Alright, well, I think
No, don't go. Actually, no.
one more topic before we finish the podcast. That is, we need a name.
An hour.
An hour and 8 minutes. We need a name for the podcast. This will be a quick topic. We need a name for the podcast. Every podcast needs a name. And I thought we could do it on the podcast. We could find the name on the podcast.
Oh. You know, okay, sort of related. There is the music artist that I'm going to with Max, right? That really weird name, the Psychedelic Porn Crumpets.
Oh, yes. I went there with him one time. Yeah.
Jacinta, our monetization, Jacinta. You can't say that. No, it's okay.
Shit. That's what editing is for.
This is true. You expect me to be that invested in this? Not
Yes.
until I get if I get a view on this video, then yes, I'll be invested. But
Okay. So that right, and the way that the band came up with the name for that place is they all three of the band members, I think, just literally picked the word. Like without conversing with each other, they all just picked a word and just.
Okay.
Like that is a funny name. Like I'm not saying that's what we're going with. I'm just saying that's kind of funny.
We can totally do that. We could.
I concur.
Let me think for a minute.
Let me use my big brain.
Use my brain.
Oh yeah, I need a word as well. I was like, yeah, this is a great idea.
I've got my word. I've got my.
Well, I'm gonna get my dictionary.
No, don't get your dictionary. You gotta come up with something in your environment. Something in your environment.
I've got mine. It's my favorite word in the world.
Alrighty.
Okay, I'm looking around in my environment. Hold on.
Just look around. Find something. Anything at all.
Key, tier.
Anything at all.
Can, book, laptop.
Book, Jesus, lab coat.
Laptop. It is not this difficult.
Just, it's not supposed to be.
Just look around. The first word you see, or first item that has a descriptor or name. There you go.
Lighter.
Okay.
Mine's a descriptor.
I'll go first because mine's also a descriptor. We'll go me, Jacinta, and then Avas. Mechanical.
Mine's inconceivable.
And then mine is lighter.
It's my favorite word.
Inconceivable Mechanical Lighter. That's awesome.
That's a cool band name.
So odd.
Inconceivable Mechanical Lighter.
That works great.
We're so fucking smart.
We're gonna go so far in this world.
Shit. I didn't realize we were doing that shit until we were already an hour in, but we did that shit.
We already did that shit. Episode 1. Thank you all of those who are still listening, which I don't even think any of us will.
Singular viewer,
dude,
I think we've made it.
I will be so happy. You know how sometimes in your feed you get that random video that's like got 3 views? That's what we need to be. We need to be that video. What I'll do, that's what we'll do.
When I'm scrolling and I see a video and I like it, and then I realize I'm one of 3 likes, and I feel the need to unlike it.
You're like, no.
Like,
this is not You can't be niche.
One.
You can't be niche, Jacinta.
I can't be niche, apparently.
What a shame. Right, well,
it's like there's only 2 of us. I need to leave.
Thank you thank you to those who watched.
Thank you to all the viewers. We love you. I love you very much.
Love you to death. Bye-bye.
Hey,
bye-bye.